All right, well, we are out at the campground. We've got to get a permit to go out into the back country. Thought I'd stop and get the dog a bit of water so we can save what we got back there in that huge new pack I got. So yeah, we're going to get this boy a drink of water and then get our permit, head out into the back country, and have a nice night in the wind and wake up to the morning rain. Whoa! Well, there's some water for you. That was spitting. Alright, we're getting out a little late, but I think we'll still have a good time tonight. Got a bit of that gas station pizza to fill us up before our hike. Which way do you want to go, bud? Here, up and over. Good boy. Come on, bud. Good boy. Ready for some water, bud? There you go, good boy. You have a good hike in. Good boy. Oh, bud, you just drooled all over everything. Oh, you smell that food, don't you? All right, where are we going to set up this tent? We got so much gear, bubs. Not one, but 2 sleeping bags, sleeping pad along with our mats. We've got the tent. Man, we got a ton of stuff. All right, let's get this brand new tent set up. This will be my first time sleeping in it. Not the most simple tent, but it's really awesome. It's a Nature Hike Oculus 2. I got it in the orange version, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. Let's check it out. As opposed to using the stuff sack that it came with, we've got an Osprey compression sack, which is a pretty neat shape. Worked out perfect for the size of the tent. It's a little windy, but let's see if we can't get this put down. This is definitely not a beginner tent or something that can go up really quickly. But we're just being patient. We're figuring it out. Have that readjusted. That's more like it. Now at this point you can see where that falls into place with our footprint. Cool. As you can see, this is really starting to come together. Wow, this is a huge tent. The amount of room that it takes up compared to my little backpacking tents is just crazy. But yeah, let's go for a tour before the dog jumps on in. As you can see, it's got a huge vestibule. It's supposed to rain tomorrow morning, so we might find ourselves cooking inside here. How cool is that? Nice. Let's get the sleeping pads down. The dog can jump in and start relaxing. Again, the Nature Hike Opulus 2. Really, really affordable for how cool this tent is. Man, he's just gonna love sleeping in there tonight. Huh. Sounded like those were some gunshots just way off in the background. There is a lot of hunting that goes on out here, but we're in a restricted area, so we don't need to worry too much. Woods is all blazed up. And yeah, so we got camp set up. Everything's looking really good, but we are starting to run out of daylight, so I better get a fair amount of firewood all collected up. There's plenty of it around. All right, buddy. You hang tight. Nice. I like it. I can smell the pine. This stuff is going to go up so easily. That's too funny how that got wedged right there. Definitely kept it dry. Don't need to worry about it being rotten. Come on, get on out of it. There we go. Ooh. That's some fat wood right there. Yeah, that's what's gonna get our fire started. Here, check this out, guys. Look at all that resiny goodness. That's just gonna go up so easy. Blitz is doing really well. Just relaxing inside the tent right now. Hey, good boy. You're being such a good boy. Oh, you don't need to get up. Ready for your food? These little bits of pine right here will get everything going real quick. It's going to drop down tonight to about 40, and then it's calling for a thunderstorm and definitely some rain tomorrow morning. Blitz is checking it out. There we go. That is solid, buddy. Good boy. Blitz, time to get off the fire pad. Here, jump down. Good boy. Let's put down some medium-sized sticks to use as a base. Find some of this really small stuff right here. So we'll do that little V method that I like doing. We're just going to use our trusty old fire starter and get ourselves warmed up. There we go. I'm starting to warm up already. This fire came right in time. What a good boy. I didn't even tell you guys about Blitz's dog jacket. We did a little YouTube short where we talked about it a bit. This is his Herda Expedition dog jacket. He really likes it. He's got really, really short hair. So he needs all the insulation he can get out in the winter. A lot of times we weren't able to make it out, but now we've been going out, you know, maybe in the when it gets down to the mid 30s. He does a lot better in the 40s than he used to. This fire is going great. You can see we got a really nice coal bed started already. Starting to work on our bigger logs here. How nice is that? Man, I didn't even tell you guys what we're going to make for dinner tonight. We're going to do a kind of my play on Hungarian goulash. It's not like the goulash that you think of that you had in the cafeteria at school. It's got a lot of nice vegetables in it. As opposed to ground beef, we're going to do a nice stew meat. And yeah, it's kind of, I'm still going to throw macaroni in it because that's just how I like eating it. But it'll have nice big chunks of beef in it. Smoked paprika is another one of the ingredients in it. So yeah, tonight, Hungarian goulash. Man, that's going to be some good stew. Blitz was just in here snoring. I think I might have woken him up though. Hey buddy. Staying warm? Yeah, you are. Blitz is just off in the tent, relaxing right now, staying warm. But yeah, we're gonna get dinner going here in a little while. That wind's really howling. Just thought I would take a little nip off the Old Blind Bulldog's flask. Sam Banana's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he just makes everything look, I don't know, just super down to earth. Hey, bud. Oh, good boy. Oh, you want to cuddle up by the fire? So anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, Sam Bananas started following the channel, and he told me and Blitz had a cool one. So yeah, I just thought I'd take a nip off the Old Blind Bulldog flask. Oh man, that's smooth. Yeah, so this flask I got here was a Christmas present a couple years ago from my girlfriend. I just love it. Old Blind Bulldog brand. One of the reasons my girlfriend got me this flask right here is the dog that I had before I got Blitz from an animal rescue. Is I had this really, really sweet little English bulldog. Her name was Emma. And towards the end of her life, she did go blind. But yeah, she had a really, really nice long life, especially for an English bulldog. She lived to be over 11 years old. And shortly after she passed away, I, gave myself some time to mourn. And then on, what would it have been? Thanksgiving weekend, 7 years ago, I went and got Blitz from the animal shelter in Austin, Texas. He's had some challenges over the years. He's going on about 8 years old right now, but man, is he a good dog. He can't be off leash because he would just run and never come back. But yeah, once he got over that little puppy phase until, well, he really acted like a puppy until he was about 4 years old. But after that, he's just been a great dog. Ain't that right, bud? Alright, I better get dinner started. Yeah, temperature-wise, it is 41 degrees and it feels like 35 with the wind chill. But yeah, we're going to get this goulash going. First step is I've got some beef stew meat. We'll get that on the coals. Put our handle on here. Bit of olive oil. I always like buying this from the butcher counter because then they just wrap everything up in these little paper satchels. A lot less garbage to deal with. I think Blitz is definitely awake now. There we go. You awake now, buddy? Whoa! We'll leave it unseasoned and you can have some beef. You want some beef, buddy? Look at that. You got some big old chunks in there. This is going to need to simmer for a while. Next up, while that beef's slowly cooking, getting a little sear on it, we're going to cut up a bit of onion. Alright, that's nice and chunky. Let's just throw that right into the pot. We'll do a half green pepper. Again, we're just going to leave this nice and chunky. Actually, we better fish out a piece of beef for him. We got a big old chunk of raw beef for the Blitz man. We're going to add some baby Bella mushrooms. Alright, we got the fire stoked back up. That should be pretty good. Let's add a can of diced tomatoes. We're just going to leave the juice in and all. Oh man, I wish I would have gotten a small can. This recipe is going to be huge. Next, I'm going to add about a cup of water. Chilling in here with my macaroni. I've got 2 cubes of beef bouillon to make it extra beefy. And then macaroni. Finally, to season it up, I've got smoked paprika, a few chili flakes, and some Italian seasoning. Now we just simply need to let this simmer for a good long while, and we're good to go. Oh, it smells awesome. Blitz is back. Hey, buddy. You got your steak already. Give this another few minutes, and we're going to be chowing down. Got a piece of French baguette that we're going to use to just kind of sop up all those nice saucy juices. Here's our libation that we're going to have for the night. We got Bee Nectar Zombie Killer. Honey and cherry cider. I'm not going to be able to watch it tonight just as it premieres, but tonight Last of Us is coming on, and I'm pretty excited about that show, and we're good to go. Just tear off a chunk of this bread. Oh, we are living luxuriously in the backcountry. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. The winds are really picking up. So anyways, for tonight's fireside chat, I just wanted to maybe, I don't have anything inspirational or philosophical. I'm not going to wax on poetic about any certain subject. One of my coworkers was talking about how overwhelmed the animal shelters in this country are. So I really just want to urge everybody who's listening that if you are going to adopt a pet, whether it be a cat or a dog or an alligator, just to make sure that you're ready to make that commitment, that you are going to be there for that animal for the rest of its life. I had Blitz from the Austin Animal Shelter. They really wanted to make sure that I was the right person to have him. He was a super handsome young dog, and everybody wanted him. But especially in a big city like that where people are just moving in and out, and they wanted to make sure that when he did get adopted, that he was, well, it sounds pretty cliche, but that he was going to be in his forever home. So they really did vet me. Whoa, sparking up right there. They gave me one-on-one time with a behavioralist so that we could continue to train him. And he was in the shelter for a good long time, about 2 or 3 months. Just make sure that you're ready for the work, you're ready for the long haul, and that you really do just make that your top priority to take care of that little guy or girl. Anyways, I guess I just wanted to say that if you are the right person to adopt a pet, go for it. Oh my God, there are so many pets out there that need taken care of. I'm talking about you, buddy. Come here. Find a pet that you are willing to take care of for the rest of their lives. It is so fulfilling. There are shelters out there that really, really do need help. But if you're not up for the task, please don't do it. These shelters are already over capacity and they don't want to see the same dogs coming in over and over again. So anyways, we might check back in with you in the tent. All right, buddy, you ready for bed? Yeah, this is a great tent. I'm so glad that we got a real winter tent and we can enjoy all 4 seasons. Man, look at that guy right there. Snug as a bug in a rug. I bet you could care less if it rains, right? All right, well, we're gonna watch some YouTube videos that I downloaded on my phone, and yeah, I'll let you know if it starts raining and we can hear that pitter patter. So let's get at her. So warm, buddy. It's about 4 in the morning. We finally have a pretty significant amount of rainfall and it's going really steady. Blitz has been waking me up with, he's been snoring a lot and dreaming. But hopefully this rain coming down is going to keep me asleep once I fall asleep. Alright, talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. We survived the night. The tent did really well in the heavy rain. And man, did it get heavy at one point. God, it was so loud. It was a loud rain. So yeah, we did get a fair amount of sleep. Blitz is just right here. Well, there's been a dog butt in my face all night long. Scoot that butt on over. Scoot that butt on over. Oh, look at that happy boy. That happy camping boy. There's your belly.
There's your belly. Woods is just in there relaxing. He moved over onto my sleeping bag. Nice, so the coffee mug I got was another little stocking stuffer from my girlfriend. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got the ounce measurements on it too. The coffee that we're having this morning is Cafe Bustelo. One of my favorite coffees from Mexico. Espresso, if you want to call it that. We'll go for 8 ounces. Oh, how about 10? Put the rest of that in with Blitz's water. I'm sure he wouldn't mind it being not ice cold. There we go. Let that cool down for a few while we get back into bed. Might as well, because we've got quite the storm to ride out. Well, Blitz moved over to my side. I thought I'd be a good doggy dad and just let him hang out there. I'll see how the old Celtic Galactic's doing. Definitely not as well as the Big Agnes torchlight over here. That kept me really, really warm last night. I was almost sweating. Yeah, we'll cuddle up with this guy. Enjoy this coffee. Oh, I hope this is nice and warm. Oh, it's perfect. I love this instant coffee. It's actually got a fair amount of flavor to it. Yeah, so this new sleeping bag I got right here was a steal. I got it on some Black Friday sale. I think I might have gotten it from Backcountry. But this is definitely a mummy bag for people who don't like mummy bags. You can see on the side here there's this extra zipper where you can take and tighten it up or loosen it up depending on if you want some extra space. So I'm a side sleeper. I really like using that. What do you think? You're going to give me my sleeping bag back? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Like in the jaws of a lion. Let's relinquish control of my sleeping bag back to me. He's being really affectionate this morning. All he wants to do is give him dang kisses. Oh, that's enough, buddy. Why don't you get some of your water? Ready for some food, bud? We're in the process of switching him to a new food. And this is the first bowl that he's going to have of all the new kibble. A really good tip for when you're switching your dog to a new food is just gradually incorporate the new stuff in with their old stuff little by little, and it'll make it much easier for them to digest. I wanted to be cognizant of that so I wasn't stuck in a tent with a farting dog all night. Good boy. Did you have a nice breakfast? You want to sit down? Good sit. Good sit, buddy. All right, let's see how it's looking out here. There you go. Oh, hopefully this rain has subsided, because we're going to break down and get on out of here. Not want to get stuck in the rain. This just looks absolutely pristine. What we'll do is on the bottom, we can put those 2 sleeping pads, and then we'll take this wet tint in its stuff sack and cinch it over on the outside. Let's give him a nice dry place to sit, and that might help out a bit. Here, can you sit down, bud? There you go. Sit down and you stay. All right, this is an Osprey 20-liter compression sack. You want to help, bud? So yeah, you got a dirty, dirty sleeping bag. You got a dirty butt. Up, 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 up. Good boy. I am just loving this new backpack. It is an Osprey 4-point Trek 75. Our other one that we had been using mainly for summer trips, but it just got so difficult to try to fit all of our gear. We were using an Osprey, I want to say Kestrel 48. Here's that sopping wet tint. Cinch it down. Oh, my stomach's a rumbling, buddy. I gotta grab a bite. We'll go by the gas station and get some pizza while we're filling up the gas tank. Perfect. All right, let's see if we lighten this load a little bit. Oh yeah, without the water and beverage,
and a fair amount of food, this is much, much more manageable. Let's walk on out of here, get a little hike in. Go on, you lead the way. If anybody has any idea what kind of mushrooms these are, let me know. Either way, they look extremely poisonous. Those are cool though. They look like frogs. It's starting to spit down rain, so let's hike on back to the car as quick as we can. We're walking up a sandy hill. It can be, even when there's not a huge grade, it's real difficult. It's smooth sailing from here on out. Hopefully we can get in the trees and have a bit more cover from the rain if it really starts pouring down. Here, get a running start. Go on, jump. Good boy. I can't wait to get out of here, get some food, get some errands ran on the way back to town. That was a pretty fun day, I must say. Now, how did we get around this one before? Wonder if I might even be able to just lift it up. Because Blitz can easily go underneath here. Well, there we go. Heck yeah. That'll work. Did that one-handed. Cannot wait to get that off, buddy. Oh, I forgot about you, Gatorade. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, fierce grape Gatorade is just my favorite. Can I get this off, bud? Get your little butt straps off. There we go. Whoa, I forgot you had that bandana on under there. All right, there we go. You look so naked now.